I thought I would share with you just some fun conversations with Dusty Hill that that I had doing an interview. So I pulled it up. It's from a little while ago, and I have it online too. But if you're a ZZ Top fan, you might want to hear this. So hopefully,
please welcome to
you can hear that. That was a little loud.
Dusty Hill from one of my all-time favorite bands on the planet, ZZ Top. And what's happening, Dusty?
Oh man, on the road doing that rock and roll thing.
I can't even tell you how excited I am. And I have been interviewing people for 20 years. And right now, I'm nervous. I don't even know what's wrong with me.
Well, I don't know. Let me see. What can I do to make you more nervous? I can't come up with something, so I won't try.
I just, what can you say? I mean, ZZ Top has played such an important part of rock radio history. And I would even dare say video, MTV history, because you guys really changed the face of things in the 80s. And who would have thought it would be ZZ Top that would get everybody going with Eliminator and all the video stuff. So, I mean, it's just really cool to talk to you.
Who would have thought it? I tell you, at the time it was strange. It was, a lot of good-looking guys with long hair and bands, and we came along, and we just used what we enjoyed doing. We had a hot rod car, and we got some nice ladies to come participate, and kind of took it from there. And
you're tuning in and listening to an interview I did with Dusty Hill of ZZ Top, who recently passed away. So if you're just tuning in, enjoy. He's going to tell exactly how he pretty much and ZZ Top were the reason why, MTV had a rejuvenation. And then, of course, it really rejuvenated their careers. So I'm going to let the man, the myth, the legend, Dusty Hill continue.
Please welcome two celebrity acts for you to tell some of the stories behind the songs. And if you can't remember what the songs were about, maybe you could tell a story around the time the songs were coming out. And then I'll ask you some questions about the tours. But first and foremost, Dusty, how are you feeling? Because I know you've gone through some things, but you're still out there.
We're not going to go to there.
Wonderful. That's good to hear. And I can't wait for your song, maybe a story around that time.
Here we go.
Well, I could tell you about the song. We were on the road, and the three of us had a lot in common. I'm sure that has a lot to do with why we've been together so long. And observations are always funny to us. And we noticed a long time ago, long before that even, that if you were traveling on the highways across the U.S., you stopped at a little gas station, not a big super thing, just any gas station. There was a cardboard rack on the cash register, and they were usually $1, quarter, and they were sunglasses. And the thing with these sunglasses is, if you lose them, drop them, broke them, or anything, it was only about $1. So that's what we wore. And so we thought, well, that's deserving of a song.
And thus was born Cheap Sunglasses.
That was it.
I love it. And how about, if we can go up to the 80s here, we'll go to around 84 or so with Eliminator. And there's a couple of songs off that album I want to talk about because they actually made such a huge impression on the MTV crowd, which is, as we were beginning this interview, was so funny because you got three guys from Texas, and you originally, you started off with some blues, and then you got your rock and roll, but then you took over MTV for quite a while with Eliminator there in your video. So let's go with Legs and the story behind that, maybe even the story behind the video.
Well, like I said, when they first the videos began happening, well, first of all, Frank, we were at home one time, and we just got cable, and Frank was watching MTV, but he didn't know what it was. He thought it was a special. And it kept going on and on and on, and he called me, and I put it on that cable channel, and I was going, I don't know what this show is, but it's really long. And we called Billy, and we all decided, well, it's MTV, okay. Well, later on, they contacted us, our management, that you need to do video. And we went, well, we've never done one of those, so we got together our little ideas with the car and the ladies and participants, and just decided to be more the storytellers than the participants. And those are just things we love, girls and the cars and situations. So we didn't know what to expect from it, so we just did what we did. Next thing I know, I'm at the Video Award show.
And you guys actually won the very first MTV Video Award for Best Group Video.
Exactly.
That was for the first category, so that was kind of exciting. And that, I think, started a whole bunch of new merchandising for you guys, because you couldn't go anywhere without seeing guys with the ZZ Top keychains and the Eliminator stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah, fake beards, all that stuff.
And
so if you want to hear that whole interview, it is about 12 minutes or so. I put that up for you online at theriver1059.com. If you're on Facebook right now, we're doing some tributes to ZZ Top. But yeah, again, ZZ Top's Dusty Hill, 72, passed away in his sleep at his home in Texas. And I know the band is devastated. And we love you, Dusty. We love you, ZZ Top. And if you want to see more on that, you can go online on the River or stay on this page. Just look above or below, however this video looks on your page. But wanted to just let you know that we had a wonderful conversation with Dusty Hill, and I'm glad we had a chance to chat with him before he passed away unexpectedly, obviously. And so thanks for being a part of our family here on the River, and we hope you enjoy all the ZZ Top tunes we're going to play for you today. And of course, this memory of this cherished interview now, of course, at theriver1059.com. So be safe and have a great day. And don't
I've been up, I've been down, take my word, my way around. I ain't asking for much. I said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some touch. What a voice, what a bass player, what a band. Rest in peace, Dusty.
The news broke while I was on the air this afternoon, and it's always difficult to pass on sad news. Legendary bass player for ZZ Top, Dusty Hill, passed away in his sleep at his home in Houston, Texas. Dusty was 72. Hi, I'm Scoot. You know, I remember the early hits like LaGrange. And these were like rockers, man. These were like three guys, three beards, three chords. I mean, they are like kicking ass. But it always amazed me how popular ZZ Top was in the mid-'80s, in the middle of all of this Brit glam synth pop music and guys wearing guy liner and mascara, and then you've got ZZ Top. Their song Legs was released in 1984, and man, that was in the middle of the 80s music craze. But here was this real testosterone-driven band, ZZ Top, that was just dominating the charts and dominating MTV. And the video Legs had car and babes and everything that you needed in it. So rest in peace, Dusty Hill.